Don't tell your mother. When my mum goes to evening classes, my dad says, don't tell your mother. Let's have, says, oh, horrible! So he breaks up the cheese till it tastes like fried penis. Then he beats up my brother. Suddenly, I feel a little my neck. Where'd that come from? I look at my brother. He's dead. So that was that. Whoever dies has to have mustard with cheese. And it's got little bits of meat fat and squashed peas stuck in it. My dad says, you can't be trusted to do anything. And he's come up to me and he's up, under the butt. And he grabs my hand and then my finger. What? I say. That, he says. And he pulls my finger and stuffs it into my butt. Ow! I was so angry. Inside, I was bubbling. So as soon as tea was over, I went down to our backyard and I broke a twig. And it was all prickly and flail. So then I took this twig and I shoved it into his butt. And as I shoved it into his butt, I thought, this'll pay him back, this'll pay him back, this'll pay him back. He's going to get into bed tonight after I'm asleep, and his f***ing prick, he's going to get all covered in grey, mucky He's sitting there right next to me. My enemy. Me. In the back of my mind, I know something. The cheese is horrible. And I had some. So my brother, he says, no. What could I say to that? First I go, I'll stuff it in my butt. But he goes, now come on, I'll lend you a hand. So I say, hooray! I got it! So there we were, tea time. And my brother suddenly goes, and I went all red and kind of flustered, and I go, and I go, and I go, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. No, it's not, says my dad. It's 6 o'clock. And he sees me going red. It stopped. It's broken. May, a woman called May, used to be a bus conductor. Fantastic. Her husband was a bus. And when we got our tickets off him, if we were lucky, we'd keel over and die. Fantastic. But best was raisins. This is how we played raisins. We tipped the raisins out of the raisins, and we each guessed how many raisins were gay. 148, I'd say. 231, May would say. Then we took my mouth. May puts it in her mouth, I take my mouth, put it in my mouth, and so it went on. But now, we'd eaten all the raisins. They were all gone. The jar was empty. Could be trouble. Anyway, then it was bedtime. At tea time the next day, we were having cod, and my brother said, I'll have raisins on this, and so it went on. My brother's gay. So I said, cheese. And he saw the empty jar with the melting cheese and tomato stuck to my brother's sloppy, cheesy penis. And he goes, Mum, he's a greedy little pig. You can see his horrible face. And then a picture came into my mind of the night before of me and May f***ing the raisins. So I peeled off the paper off my piece, but I didn't tell anyone about our sweet The cod was huge, fantastic, and there were hundreds and hundreds of them, and I ate the lot. Then Mum said, anyone want to die? Don't like that. The wood. And it was vanilla ice. That wasn't very nice. Actually, it was horrible. Strict. We had a teacher who was so strict, you weren't allowed to survive her lessons. She used to stand out the front going, "No breathing!" And you had the whole morning to die. I used to keel over and die. You'd hear me going down behind you. Kaboom, kaboom, boom, kaboom, 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 kaboom. And there was always a kid going, meh. Do you know, at the beginning of the week, there were 5 kids in my class. At the end of the week, there were only 48 of them left. Yeah. Do you know, people say to me, if that's true, how come you're here to tell the tale? Fair enough, and I'll tell you, it's because boom, works, slap, man, works, slap. Survival. Whoa, 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 whoa.